Hello everyone and welcome to Callisto's live YouTube channel. In this small segment that I'm going to start doing, I'm just going to be breaking down the charts and the pairs that I look at, which is GBPJPY, AUD/USD and EURUSD. And we're just going to be breaking down the previous session. So, kind of like last night's or yesterday's, depending on where you are in the world, or this morning's. London, like pre-London, London, and pre-New York, New York sessions. And I actually live stream these sessions on my Twitch channel. And so I just wanted to keep something up to date on my YouTube as well. And yeah, basically all these the trades that I'll be going over, they were all broken down and taken live, or analyzed live on my Twitch as they happened. And also, if I can just bring up my Twitter, how can I do that? You know what, we'll do that towards the end. But on the link, I'll leave a link below as well, so my Twitter and my Twitch. And on my Twitter, I basically post setups as I'm looking at them. So before they happen, as I'm breaking it down, as I'm analyzing it, I'll post I'm looking for sales or buys above here or below here or on a break of here, etc. Sorry if you can hear those dogs barking. They're next door's dogs. But yeah, so definitely click that Twitter link and just leave a follow there if you want to kind of take a look at that. And I post my profits and losses, everything like that, very transparent that way. So let's get into it. So my main pair that I trade, GBPJPY. If we just turn on this sessions thing here, sessions indicator, so it just shows obviously purple is Asian session, green is London, brown, and then red is New York. So what happened yesterday? So after last week's movement to the upside, yesterday this daily candle opened, it came down and made a bottom wick, as you can see right here, of about 100 pips. And then pre-London, price just, shot up, what was this, like 244 pips, without really giving us a chance to get in at that point. And then kind of just died a little bit throughout London session, and New York just consolidated there. You can see, consolidation. It made a support, also made a resistance, and then kind of late New York, it kind of broke it. Well, it did break it. And on stream on Twitch, we was talking about an entry for this, and the entry was potentially right here, and you would have caught around about 26-25 pips as price pushed up, and then it kind of rejected, came down, retested this zone, and this is why we had 50 pip stops. And you wouldn't have got stopped out there, would have come very close, which is fine. And then eventually it went up and hit the full take profit target of 50 pips right there, around about 5:30 a.m. Australian standard Australian time, whatever that is for you. Now going into today, we just want to break down. So we have yesterday's highs right here, yesterday's daily highs, right, and then yesterday's daily lows that were created. Looking at that, you can see we've continued the uptrend, right? If we just zoom out a little bit, we have daily low, daily high, which breaks previous structure. Then we've got a higher low right here in an uptrend, a higher high, higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high that was created yesterday. So GJ is well and truly in a uptrend on the on higher time frames. So now, yeah, all we have to wait for is a resistance to be made. So we've kind of got one here that it's testing at the moment during Asian session. And because of this consolidation yesterday through London and New York, we could see this move now potentially during Asian session right here. with a closure above. This in 20 seconds actually. Let's check 4 hour. Got a 4 hour close in 1 hour. So this could potentially be buys right here if we have a look. Continuation. But I don't trade Asian session. I only trade pre-London, London, pre-New York, and New York. So I wouldn't be looking for buys here, but there's a very high chance now that this will continue up. At this point, if you make a bottom wick right here, which we have, and then you put your buys right here, right? And we look at around about 30 pip stop and take profit here. So we'll see what happens to this by the end of the this video. But like I said, trading Asian session is very risky, really. You can get a lot of fake out moves. Volume can just die down out of nowhere. You will see like little moves up and then retracements and blah blah blah. So, and this also would be breaking the previous daily high as well. So we've opened, we've made a 10 pip bottom wick on the daily time frame. 10 pip bottom wick for the daily. Is that enough? I don't know. Yesterday's daily bottom wick was over 100 pips, so we can potentially expect some more downside. But let's just just for this video purposes, just see how this goes. If it gets triggered, obviously it's not triggered yet. The entry would be up here at this 163.911. So yeah, in terms of GJ, definitely looking for buys going into pre-London, London session. Once we, we'll see if we've created a resistance at that point and we break it and look to continue up. So that's GJ. EURUSD. We had this trade yesterday. This was I posted this on my Twitter actually. Okay, yeah, so you can see if I pull up my Twitter here. Onto my profile. It's my profile, Callisto's Live Twitter right here. There's my the link to my Twitch. And you can see right here yesterday, right? Looking at EURUSD sales right here, 14 hours, and this was before it happened. Right here. So below that level, you could see I had my entry there, stop loss, take profit, everything was there, posted, and then there's the aftermath of that. Exact same setup right there. Links to the Twitch again, AUD USD, which was also which we analyzed on stream, which we'll go over in a minute. So yeah, definitely check that out. There's some cool videos on there as well of me breaking down a EURUSD trade from the other day. Yeah, I want to quickly watch that. So there's me talking about the entry. Where's the there's no volume for some reason, but yeah, there's the entry, right? There's it triggered. So here I say, so that entry's triggered right here. I was just playing some card while we wait. And, there's the about 10 pips in profit. And then there's, pretty much almost TP. And then you'll see a little clip at the end of 4 TP here on USD. So that was 0 drawdown straight to take profit of about 20 pips, 23 pips. And this is mainly just what I do on stream. Here's some MT5 just for without taking the train, stuff like that. So yeah, if you haven't, definitely go check that out. Now EURUSD, so that was that trade right here. Okay, that was that trade right here, and that was just continuation. We can see that it was in an uptrend, but then yesterday we failed to, we kind of made that bottom wick, we put back, and then we started pushing up. and we failed to break the previous day's like daily highs right here. We didn't even get to it, okay? And we made a resistance. So we made a resistance that we touched 1, 2, 3 times, and then on that third time, we saw that bearish volume coming in like pretty strong. And so, you know, we kind of got this support area right here, the price where it came to last during Asian session. And then we just, I just waited for a break of these lows of these wicks. And then we got triggered. It went into about 5 pips drawdown, which is honestly not bad. It was only for about a minute. And then it just went straight full to 20 pip take profit. And like I said, that was posted on my Twitter. That wasn't during the live stream because I wasn't live at that point. But this was posted, the pre-setup, and then, you know, everything that was posted on my Twitter account. So looking into today, it's a little bit of a funny position at the moment, EURUSD, because there's no real direction of, you know, we have made a higher low right here in this uptrend from the daily perspective, right? So we've got this uptrend. We haven't broke any daily structure right here, okay? So we're making higher lows, but we're hitting this resistance right here. If I just drag this across, right, you can see that resistance right there. Let me just delete this. And let me just get rid of that so it's more clear. So you can see this resistance, right, that we've touched into now, that we're rejecting pretty heavily. So what I'd want to see now going into pre-London London, we want to see a break above this level, right? And we want to start seeing these daily highs get taken out as price starts pushing up, because we are making that uptrend structure, right? Daily, you know, we got higher low. We've also got higher highs, but then now we've come into this like inside bar kind of play where we haven't broke the daily highs or the daily lows, but we're still making higher lows but lower highs, right? So it's kind of in that, I don't know what you'd call it, like a, you know, like a triangle, not a triangle, like a, you know, a wedge or whatever they call it. You know, it's kind of in that kind of ascending or descending wedge where eventually it's going to break out. I don't really trade patterns like that, you know, like wedges or whatever. Like I just stick to price action zones, key levels, things like that. So yeah, looking into today, I'd really just be looking for buys above this resistance, right? And we just want to see like these daily highs start getting taken out for this trend to continue up. And then we'll go from there and we'll kind of assess it. If price starts rejecting this level again and starts breaking down, then we can look for sales potentially, you know, as price starts taking out these previous daily lows right here. And AUD USD finally. So this again was broken down on stream. If you want to go watch that back on my Twitch, you can watch the VOD back. And basically it was just, we created a resistance here, was, you know, trending to the upside. It was bearish and it still is bearish. It hasn't broke, you can see it hasn't broke this previous daily high right here. If we just drag that across, it came all the way up and then respected it, right? So we've made a low. We've broke the previous lows right here. We've made a lower low. And then we haven't made a higher high. We've made a lower high, right? We haven't broke that daily short. So this is still very much bearish. We have created a resistance here that we can take note of. For potentially now it has created this resistance. It has come within like a few pips of that previous daily high. So now if we start breaking this resistance and start breaking these daily highs, we can look at buys above this level, right? Because of this move up. But I think we will sell off eventually. We just need to wait for like a support to be formed, or we can look underneath for sales underneath this level right here, which was pretty highly respected. But yeah, these buys were just like price was trending up for the day. We created a resistance, we broke and retested it as support, right? Rejected it, and we started moving up again. So then created a resistance right here, which we broke above, like a quick retest right here with this bearish candle, and then we broke that high, which is where we took that trade. And yeah, 15 pips, not too bad. Again, it had zero drawdown. It just went straight up and hit that take profit. And that was all broken down live on stream. I'm pretty sure I posted that one on my Twitter as well. Let me have a look. I actually didn't. Usually I post all my trades on Twitter, but maybe I was just busy watching it on. We had quite a lot of people come through on the stream yesterday, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. Lots of people were in the chat talking and asking questions about Forex and different pairs and different trades. So yeah, I was really happy with that yesterday. So yeah, that was all analyzed live on stream. Beautiful buys. It actually ended up going up, like 60 pips here. So that was good. So that was that AUD USD trade. So again, let's have a look. Daily candle. Yesterday's daily candle respected the previous daily lows and started pushing up, right? We have a look here. Don't think, is that it or is that it? No, that's it. So we've made like a higher low and then we've also made a lower high. So again, AUD USD is kind of in the same boat, right? It hasn't really done too much in terms of structure. It has, it's respected the lows, but it's also respected the previous highs. So we've got to kind of look today and see. This is where we can look at the 12-hour chart and 12-hour candles, which is the half-day candles, which I like to look at. And we can try and see what that does. If it breaks the highs or the lows of the 12-hour, we can then look at that as momentum in like a in a direction. We have got some support here, which we can see if price reacts to it as it's coming down now. Right, some minor support. We can look for that as like a break of momentum or a sign of momentum, sorry, and a break of this zone. And then we can start to analyze that. But on the daily time frame, if we just zoom out, we are kind of consolidating. But we are in that bearish structure right now from the daily perspective, right? Because we've got the high, the low, and then we had a lower high, didn't break the previous highs, even though we had this bullish move up, broke out of this bearish structure, broke highs right here, made a higher low, and then you want this start coming up and breaking these highs, but it didn't. It made a lower high and then started breaking these lows down here to make a lower low. And now we've started climbing, we've pulled back, we've made a higher low again. We didn't break this low, these daily lows, and we didn't break the daily highs either. So again, it's in the same boat as EURUSD. There's not really any direction at the moment. We're kind of just going to see what happens from here and see. Obviously, it is the start of the month. Yesterday was the first trading day of the month. So obviously, price is, making, it's wonderful where it wants to go. If we just have a look at that monthly perspective right on AUD USD, we are making like a top wick right now, and we haven't got bottom wick, right? So you can you can think eventually that price is going to come down. It's making like a top wick, it's going to flip bearish, and once it starts breaking these lows, then we can start seeing these areas taken, this low taken, same GJ, kind of that monthly close is a little bit, this previous monthly close right here, it's a bit hard to see or say what happened there or where price is going to go from here, but we just have to wait and see. Obviously, we're at, we've got a strong resistance here on the weekly, and then also on the monthly, the weekly come down and tapped into this support right here, and then EURUSD on the monthly. EURUSD still looks good. I mean, we can expect it to make potentially more of a top wick right here, so that we can continue potentially moving bullish to make like a steeper top wick on the monthly, and then I think eventually at some point during the month will flip back bearish and start pushing down again. But yeah, that is that. I want to keep these videos short. So there you go. So I would delete this GJ trade now. Obviously we didn't get triggered. There was no entry because it didn't come up and flip and trigger our buy stop right here at 163.911. Okay, so obviously there's no trade there, and now I would delete this trade because it's broke the previous 30-minute low right here. Okay, so that's just that, and then you would move your resistance to there and that, but we have the daily level right here. So this is why I don't trade Asian session. I just wait till pre-London and London. But yeah, overall, GJ trending bullish. Look for buys once it creates a resistance during pre-London London. And then Euro USD and AD USD, we just kind of need to wait and see what happens and see where we go from here, because there's no clear direction at the moment. But I would be more swinging towards buys because of the structure, right? From the daily time frame, we're making higher lows, but now we just need to break out to the upside and, you know, break those daily highs. But yeah, awesome stream yesterday. If you want to come and check that out, the link will be in the video below and also on my YouTube profile. Yeah, lots of people came through yesterday. We were talking about Forex. We were breaking down pairs. We were looking at entries. So yeah, I was really happy with that. I want to, you know, I'm looking forward to building a really good community on Twitch of fellow traders that we can talk about our positions, talk about our trades, entries, wins, losses, different strategies, or anything you have, you know, that's on your mind about trading that you want to talk about. Yeah, come over to the Twitch channel while I'm live and we can have a chat about that. But overall, yeah, yesterday was a really good day. So there was a winning trade on all pairs, right? So we had the AUD USD that we broke down during stream. I had the Euro USD, which I posted on my Twitter, which was a winning trade, and then also GJ towards the end of the day was also a winning trade right here. So yeah, it was a really good day yesterday, and I'm gonna cut the video there. I don't want it to be too long, obviously. And yeah, I'll be live. I'm live every single day, Monday to Friday, for pre-London London session on Twitch. So go over and check that out. Hit the follow button on Twitch, subscribe here, follow on Twitter, because there's just endless free content that I'm giving out, and trades that are called on stream on my Twitter. It's definitely worth the follow. It's just free. It's just free game, you know. This GJ trade here was taken on stream the other day, which ran for about 80 pips. What else? These Euro USD sells were taken on stream, broken down on stream, and also these AUD USD sales right here, taken on stream, broken down on stream, which went for about, you know, 15-20 pips. So yeah, lots of free game. Definitely go check that out. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for another breakdown of what happens during tonight's Forex sessions, and I'll be live on Twitch tonight as well, like I've said a million times. But yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.